Act 4 of Every Man in His Humour by Ben Jonson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 4. Scene 1. A room in Kylie's house. Enter Downright and Dame Kylie.
Well, sister, I tell you true, and you'll find it so in the end.
Alas, brother, what would you have me to do? I cannot help it. You see, my brother brings them in here. They are his friends.
His friends? His fiends? Slud, they do nothing but hold him up and down like a sort of unlucky spirits, and tempt him to all manner of villainy that can be thought of. Well, by this light, a little thing would make me play the devil with some of them, and were not more for your husband's sake than for anything else, I'd make the house too hot for the best of them. They should say and swear hell were broken loose ere they went hence. But by God's will, 'tis nobody's fault but yours, for an you had done as you might have done, they should have been parboiled, and baked too, every mother's son, ere they should have come in, ere a one of them.
God's my life, did you ever hear the like? What a strange man is this! Could I keep out all them, think you? I should put myself against 6 men, should I? Good faith, you'd mad the patientest body in the world to hear you talk so, without any sense or reason.
Enter Mistress Bridget, Master Matthew, and Bobadil, followed at a distance by well-bred Edward Noble, Stephen, and Brainworm.
Servant, in troth you are too prodigal of your wit's treasure. Thus pour it forth upon so mean a subject as my worth.
You say well, mistress, and I mean as well.
Hoy day! Here is stuff.
Oh, now stand close. Pray heaven she can get him to read. He should do it of his own natural impudency.
Servant, what is this same, I pray you?
Marry, an elegy, an odd toy.
To mock an ape withal. Oh, I could sew up his mouth now.
Sister, I pray you, let's hear it.
Are you rhyme given too?
Mistress, I'll read it if you please.
Pray you do, servant.
Oh, here's no foppery. Death, I could endure the stocks better.
Exit.
What ails thy brother? Can he not hold his water at reading of a ballad?
Oh, no. A rhyme for him is worse than cheese, or a bagpipe. But mark, you lose the protestation.
Faith, I did it in a humour. I know not how it is. But please, you come near, sir. This gentleman has judgment. He knows how to censure of a... Pray you, sir, can you judge?
Not I, sir. Upon my reputation, and by the foot of Pharaoh.
Oh, chide your cousin for swearing.
Not I, so long as he does not forswear himself.
Master Matthew, you abuse the expectation of your dear mistress and her fair sister. Fie, while you live, avoid this prolixity.
I shall, sir. Well, insipere dulce.
How insipere, Duke? A sweet thing to be a fool, indeed.
What, do you take incipiere in that sense?
You do not, you. This was your villainy, to gull him with a mot.
Oh, the bencher's phrase. Pauca verba, pauca verba.
Rare creature, let me speak without offence. Would God my rude words had the influence to rule thy thoughts as thy fair looks to mine, then shouldst thou be his prisoner who is thine.
This is Hero and Leander.
Oh, aye, peace, we shall have more of this.
Be not unkind and fair, misshapen stuff is of behaviour boisterous and rough.
How like you that, sir?
Master Stephen shakes his head.
Slight. He shakes his head like a bottle to feel an there be any brain in it.
But observe the catastrophe now, and I in duty will exceed all other, as you in beauty do excel love's mother.
Well, I'll have him free of the wit brokers, for he utters nothing but stolen remnants.
Oh, forgive it him.
A filching rogue, hang him. and from the dead. It's worse than sacrilege.
Well-bred, Edward Noble and Master Stephen come forward.
Sister, what have you here, verses? Pray let's see. Who made these verses? They are excellent good.
O Master Well-bred, 'tis your disposition to say so, sir. They were good in the morning. I made them extempore this morning.
How? Extempore?
Aye, would I might be hanged else. Ask Captain Bobadil. He saw me write them. At the... pox on it. The star yonder.
Can he find in his heart to curse the stars so?
Faith, his are even with him. They have cursed him enough already.
Cousin, how do you like this gentleman's verses?
Oh, admirable. The best that ever I heard, coz.
Body of Caesar, they are admirable. The best that I have ever heard, as I am a soldier.
Re-enter downright.
I am vexed. I can hold ne'er a bone of me still. Hurt, I think they mean to build and breed here.
Sister, you have a simple servant here, that crowns your beauty with such encomiums and devices. You may see what it is to be the mistress of a wit, that can make your perfection so transparent, that every blear eye may look through them, and see him drown over head and ears in the deep well of desire, Sister Kitely. I marvel you get not a servant that can rhyme, and do tricks too.
Oh, monster! Impudence itself! Tricks!
Tricks, brother? What tricks?
Nay, speak. I pray you, what tricks?
I never spare anybody here, but say, what tricks?
Passion of my heart, do tricks.
Slight, here's a trick vied and revide. Why, you monkeys, you, what a caterwauling do you keep? Has he not given you rhymes and verses and tricks?
Oh, the fiend!
Nay, you lump of virginity, that take it in snuff, so come and cherish this tame poetical fury in your servant. You'll be begged else shortly for a concealment. Go to, reward his muse. You cannot give him less than a shilling in conscience, for the book he had it out of cost him a teston at least. How now, gallants? Master Matthew, Captain, what, all sons of silence, no spirit?
Come, you might practice your ruffian tricks somewhere else, and not here, I wish. This is no tavern or drinking school to vent your exploits in.
How now, whose cow has calved?
Marry, that has mine, sir. Nay, boy, never look askance at me for the matter. I'll tell you of it. Aye, sir, you and your companions mend themselves when I have done.
My companions?
Yes, sir, your companions, so I say. I am not afraid of you, nor them neither. Your hang-bys here. You must have your poets and your potlings, your soldados and fulados, to follow you up and down the city. And here they must come to domineer and swagger. Sirrah, you ballad singer, and Slops, your fellow there, get you out, get you home. Oh, by this steel, I'll cut off your ears, and that presently.
Slight, stay, let's see what he dare do. Cut off his ears, cut a whetstone. You're an ass, do you see? Touch any man here, and by this hand I'll run my rapier to the hilts in you.
Yea, that would I fain see, boy.
They all draw.
Oh, Jesu! Murder! Thomas! Gasper!
Help! Help! Thomas!
Enter Cash, and summon the house to part them.
Gentlemen, forbear, I pray you.
Well, sirrah, you Holofernes, by my hand, I will pink your flesh full of holes with my rapier for this. I will, by this good heaven. Nay, let him come, gentlemen, by the body of St. George, I'll not kill him.
Offer to fight again, and are parted.
Hold, hold, good gentleman.
You whoreson, bragging coistrel.
Enter Kitely.
Why, how now? What's the matter? What's the stir here? Whence springs the quarrel? Thomas, where is he? Put up your weapons and put off this rage. My wife and sister, they are the cause of this. What, Thomas, where's the knave?
Here, sir.
Come, let's go. This is one of my brother's ancient humours, this.
I am glad nobody was hurt by his ancient humour.
Exeunt well-bred Stephen, Edward Noble, Bobadil, and Brainworm.
Why, how now, brother? Who enforced this brawl?
A sort of lewd rakehells that care neither for God nor the devil. And they must come here to read ballads and roguery and trash. I'll mar the nod of them ere I sleep, perhaps. Especially Bob there, he that's all manner of shapes and songs and sonnets, his fellow.
Brother, indeed you are too violent, too sudden in your humour. And you know my brother Well-bred's temper will not bear any reproof, chiefly in such a presence, where every slight disgrace he should receive might wound him in opinion and respect.
Respect? What talk you of a respect among such as have no spark of manhood nor good manners? Staines, I am ashamed to hear you. Respect.
Exit.
Yes, there was one, a civil gentleman, and very worthily demeaned himself.
Oh, that was some love of yours, sister.
A love of mine! I would it were no worse, brother. You'd pay my portion sooner than you think for.
Indeed, he seemed to be a gentleman of a very exceeding fair disposition, and of excellent good parts.
Exeunt Dame Curtly and Bridget.
Her love, by heaven, my wife's minion, fair disposition, excellent good parts, death! These phrases are intolerable. Good parts, how should she know his parts? His parts! Well, it is too plain, too clear. Thomas, come hither. What, are they gone?
Ay, sir. They went in, my mistress and your sister.
Are any of the gallants within?
No, sir. They are all gone.
Art thou sure of it?
I can assure you, sir.
What gentleman was that they praised so, Thomas?
One, they call him Mr. Noel, a handsome young gentleman, sir.
Aye, I thought so. My mind gave me as much. I'll die. But they have hid him in the house somewhere. I'll go and search. Go with me, Thomas. Be true to me, and thou shalt find me a master.
Exeunt. Scene 2. The lane before Cobb's house. Enter Cobb. Cobb knocks at the door.
What? Tib! Tib, I say!
Tib, within.
How now? What cuckold is that knocks so hard?
Enter Tib.
Oh, husband, is it you? What's the news?
Nay, you have stunned me, faith. You have given me a knock with the forehead will stick by me. Cuckold, slid, cuckold.
Away, you fool! Did I know it was you that knocked? Come, come, you may call me as bad when you list.
May I? Tib, you are a whore.
You lie in your throat, husband.
How the lie? And in my throat, too, do you long to be stabbed, ha?
Why, you are no soldier, I hope.
Oh, must you be stabbed by a soldier? Mass, that's true. When was Bobadil here, your captain? That rogue, that foist, that fencing bourguignon. I'll tickle him, my faith.
Why, what's the matter, Trow?
Oh, he has basted me rarely, sumptuously. But I have it here in black and white.
Pulls out the warrant.
For his black and blue shall pay him. Oh, the justice, the honestest old brave Trojan in London. I do honour the very flea of his dog. A plague on him, though, he put me once in a villainous filthy fear. Nary it vanished away like the smoke of tobacco, but I was smoked soundly first. I thank the devil and his good angel, my guest. Well, wife, or Tib, which you will, get you in and lock the door. I charge you, let nobody into you, wife. Nobody into you, those are my words, not Captain Bob himself, nor the fiend in his likeness. You are a woman. You have flesh and blood enough in you to be tempted. Therefore keep the door shut upon all comers.
I warrant you, there shall nobody enter here without my consent.
Nor with your consent, sweet Tib. And so I leave you.
It's more than you know whether you leave me so.
How?
Why, sweet.
Tut, sweet or sour, thou art a flower. Keep closed thy door, I ask, no more.
Exeunt. Scene 3. A room in the Windmill Tavern. Enter Edward Noble, well-bred, Stephen, and Brainworm, disguised as before.
Well, Brainworm, perform this business happily, and thou makest a purchase of my love for ever.
If faith now, let thy spirits use their best faculties, but, at any hand, remember the message to my brother, for there's no other means to start him.
I warrant you, sir, fear nothing. I have a nimble soul, has waked all forces of my fantasy by this time, and put them in true motion, which you have possessed me withal. I'll discharge it amply, sir. Make it no question.
Exit.
Forth and prosper, brainworm. Faith, Ned, how dost thou approve of my abilities in this device?
Troth, well, howsoever, but it will come excellent if it take.
Take, man, why I cannot choose but take, if the circumstances miscarry not. But, tell me ingenuously, dost thou affect my sister Bridget as thou pretend'st?
Friend, am I worth belief?
Come, do not protest. In faith, she is a maid of good ornament and much modesty, and, except I conceived very worthily of her, thou shouldst not have her.
Nay, that I am afraid will be a question yet, whether I shall have her or no.
Slid, thou shalt have her. By this light thou shalt.
Nay, do not swear.
By this hand thou shalt have her. I'll go fetch her presently. Point but where to meet, and as I am an honest man, I'll bring her.
Hold, be temperate.
Why, by what shall I swear by? Thou shalt have her, as I am.
Prithee, be at peace. I am satisfied, and do believe thou wilt omit no offered occasion to make my desires complete.
Thou shalt see, and no, I will not.
Exeunt. Scene 4. The Old Jury. Enter formal and noble.
Was your man a soldier, sir?
Ay, a knave. I took him begging on the way this morning, as I came over Moorfields.
Enter Brainworm, disguised as before.
Oh, here he is. You've made fair speed, believe me. Where, in the name of sloth, could you be thus?
Marry, peace be my comfort, where I thought I should have had little comfort of your worship's service.
How so?
O sir, your coming to the city, your entertainment of me, and your sending me to watch, indeed all the circumstances either of your charge or my employment, are as open to your son as to yourself.
How should that be, unless that villain Brainworm have told him of the letter, and discovered all that I strictly charged him to conceal? 'Tis so.
I am partly o' the faith. 'Tis so, indeed.
But how should he know thee to be my man?
Nay, sir, I cannot tell you, unless it be by the black art. Is not your son a scholar, sir?
Yes, but I hope his soul is not allied unto such hellish practice. If it were, I had just cause to weep my part in him, and curse the time of his creation. But where didst thou find them, Fitzsword?
You should rather ask where they found me, sir. For I'll be sworn, I was going along in the street, thinking nothing, when, of a sudden, a voice calls, Mr. Noble's man. Another cries, Soldier, and thus half a dozen of them, till they had called me within a house, where I no sooner came, but they seemed men, and out flew all their rapiers at my bosom, with some 3 or 4 score oaths to accompany them, and all to tell me I was but a dead man, if I did not confess where you were, and how I was employed, and about what, which when they could not get out of me, as, I protest, they must have dissected, and made an anatomy of me first, and so I told them. They locked me up into a room in the top of a high house, whence, by great miracle, having a light heart, I slid down by a bottom of a pack-thread into the street, and there escaped. But, sir, thus much I can assure you, I heard it while I was locked up. There was a great many rich merchants and brave citizens' wives with them at the feast, and your son, Master Edward, withdrew with one of them, and has pointed to meet her anon in one Cobb's house, a water-bearer that dwells by the wall. Now, there your worship shall be sure to take him, for there he prays, and fail he will not.
Nor will I fail to break his match, I doubt not. go thou along with Justice Clement's man, and stay there for me. At one Cobb's house, sayest thou?
Ay, sir, there you shall have him.
Exit Nowell.
Yes, invisible, much wrench, and much sun. Slight, when he has stayed there 3 or 4 hours, travailing with the expectation of wonders, and at length to be delivered of air. Oh, the sport that I should then take to look at him, if I durst. But now I mean to appear no more afore him in this shape. I have another trick to act yet. Oh, that I were so happy as to light on a nubson now of this justice's novice. Sir, I make you stay somewhat long.
Not a whit, sir. Pray, what do you mean, sir?
I was putting up some papers.
You have been lately in the wars, sir, it seems.
Marry have I, sir, to my loss, and expense of all, almost.
Troth, sir, I would be glad to bestow a bottle of wine on you if it please you to accept it.
Sir.
But to hear the manner of your services and your devices in the wars, they say they be very strange, and not like those a man reads in the Roman histories or sees at Mile End.
No, I assure you, sir. Why, at any time, when it please you, I shall be ready to discourse to you all I know.
Aside.
And more too, somewhat.
No better time than now, sir. We'll go to the windmill. There we shall have a cup of neat grist, we call it. I pray you, sir, let me request you to the windmill.
I'll follow you, sir.
Aside.
And make grist of you, if I have good luck.
Exeunt. Scene 5. Moorfields. Enter Matthew, Edward Nowell, Bobadil, and Stephen.
Sir, did your eyes ever taste the light clown of him where we were today? Mr. Wellbred's half-brother? I think the whole earth cannot shew his parallel by this daylight.
We were now speaking of him. Captain Bobadil tells me he's fallen foul of you too.
Oh, aye, sir. He threatened me with the bastinado.
Ay, but I think I taught you prevention this morning for that. You shall kill him beyond question, if you be so generously minded.
Indeed. It is a most excellent trick.
Fences.
Oh, you do not give spirit enough to your motion. You are too tardy, too heavy. Oh, it must be done like lightning, hey!
Practices at a post with his cudgel.
Rare, Captain.
Tut, 'tis nothing, and be not done in a punto.
Captain, did you ever prove yourself upon any of our masters of defence here?
Oh, good sir. Yes, I hope he has.
I will tell you, sir. Upon my first coming to the city, after my long travel for knowledge, in that mystery only, there came 3 or 4 of them to me, at a gentleman's house, where it was my chance to be resident at that time, to entreat my presence at their schools, and withal so much importuned me, that I protest to you, as I am a gentleman, I was ashamed of their rude demeanour out of all measure. Well, I told them that to come to a public school they should pardon me, it was opposite in diameter to my humour, but if so be they would give their attendance at my lodging, I protested to do them what right or favour I could, as I was a gentleman, and so forth.
So, sir, then you tried their skill?
Alas, soon tried, you shall hear, sir. Within 2 or 3 days after, they came, and by honesty, fair sir, believe me, I graced them exceedingly, showed them some 2 or 3 tricks of prevention, have purchased them sense a credit to admiration. They cannot deny this, and yet now they hate me, and why? Because I am excellent, and for no other vile reason on the earth.
This is strange and barbarous as ever I heard.
Nay, for a more instance of their preposterous natures, but note, sir, they have assaulted me some 3, 4, 5, 6 of them together, as I have walked alone in divers skirts of the town, as Turnbull, Whitechapel, Shoreditch, which were then my quarters, and since upon the Exchange, at my lodging, and at my ordinary, where I have driven them afore me the whole length of a street in the open view of all our gallants, pitying to hurt them, believe me. Yet all this lenity will not overcome their spleen. They will be doing with the pismire, raising a hill a man may spurn abroad with his foot at pleasure. By myself I could have slain them all, but I delight not in murder. I am loath to bear any other than this bastinado for them, yet I hold it good polity not to go disarmed, for though I be skilful, I may be oppressed with multitudes.
Ay, believe me, may you, sir, and in my conceit, our whole nation should sustain the loss by it, if it was so.
Alas, no, what's a peculiar man to a nation, not seen?
Oh, but your skill, sir.
Indeed, that might be some loss, but who respects it? I will tell you, sir, by the way of private and under seal, I am a gentleman, and live here obscure and to myself, but were I known to his majesty and the lords, observe me, I would undertake upon this poor head and life, for the public benefit of the state, not only to spare the entire lives of her subjects in general, but to save the one half, nay, 3 parts of her yearly charge in holding war against what enemy soever. And how would I do it, think you?
Nay, I know not, nor can I conceive.
Why, thus, sir. I would select 19 more to myself throughout the land. Gentlemen they should be of good spirits, strong and able constitution. I would choose them by an instinct, a character that I have, and I would teach these 19 the special rules as your punto, your reverso, your staccata, your imbricato, your passata, your montanto, till they could all play very near, or altogether as well as myself. This done, say the enemy were 40,000 strong, we 20 would come into the field the 10th of March, or thereabouts, and we would challenge 20 of the enemy. They could not in their honour refuse us. Well, we would kill them, challenge 20 more, kill them, 20 more, kill them, 20 more, kill them too, and thus would we kill every man his 20 a day. That's 20 score, 20 score, that's 200, 200 a day, 5 days, 1,000, 40,000, 40 times 5, 5 times 40, 200 days kills them all up by computation. And this will I venture my poor gentleman-like carcass to perform, provided there be no treason practised upon us by fair and discreet manhood, that is, civilly by the sword.
Why, are you so sure of your hand, Captain, at all times?
Tut, never mistrust upon my reputation with you.
I would not stand in Downright's state then, an you meet him, for the wealth of any one street in London.
Why, sir, you mistake me. If he were here now, by this welkin, I would not draw my weapon on him. Let this gentleman do his mind, but I will bastinado him by the bright sun wherever I meet him.
Faith, and I'll have a fling at him, at my distance.
Odds, so, look where he is. Yonder he goes.
Downright crosses the stage.
What peevish look have I? I cannot meet with these bragging rascals.
It is not he, is it?
Yes, faith, it is he.
I'll be hanged then, if that were he.
Sir, keep your hanging good for some greater matter, for I assure you that were he.
Upon my reputation, it was he.
Had I thought it had been he, he must not have gone so. But I can hardly be induced to believe it was he yet.
That I think, sir.
Re-enter Downright.
But see, he is come again.
Oh, Pharaoh's foot, have I found you? Come, draw to your tools. Draw, gypsy, or I'll thrash you.
Gentlemen of valour, I do believe in thee. Hear me.
Draw your weapon, then.
Tall man, I never thought on it till now. Body of me, I had a warrant of the peace served on me even now as I came along by a water-bearer. This gentleman saw it, Master Matthew.
S'death! You will not draw it, then?
Disarms and beats him. Matthew runs away.
Hold, hold, under thy favour forbear.
Prate again, and you like this, you horse and foist, you. You'll control the point, you. Your consort is gone. Had he stayed, he had shared with you, sir.
Exit.
Well, gentlemen, bear witness I was bound to the peace by this good day.
No, faith, it's an ill day, Captain. Never reckon it other. But say you are bound to the peace. The law allows you to defend yourself. That will prove but a poor excuse.
I cannot tell, sir. I desire good construction in fair sort. I never sustained the like disgrace, by heaven. Sure I was struck with a planet thence, for I had no power to touch my weapon.
Ay, like enough. I have heard of many that have been beaten under a planet. Go, get you to a surgeon. Slit, and these be your tricks, your passados, and your montantos. I'll none of them.
Exit Barbadil.
Manners. That this age should bring forth such creatures. That nature should be at leisure to make them. Come, coz.
Mass, I'll have this cloak.
Odds will, 'tis downrights.
Nay, it's mine now. Another might have ta'en it up as well. I'll wear it, so I will.
How when he see it? He'll challenge it, assure yourself.
Ay, but he shall not have it. I'll say I bought it.
Take heed you buy it not too dear, coz.
Exeunt. Scene 6. A room in Cowley's house. Enter Cowley, Wallbred, Dame Cowley, and Bridget.
Now trust me, brother, you were much to blame, to incense his anger, and disturb the peace of my poor house, where there are sentinels that every minute watch to give alarms of civil war without adjection of your assistance or occasion.
No harm done, brother, I warrant you. Since there was no harm done, anger cost a man nothing. And a tall man is never his own man till he be angry. To keep his valor in obscurity is to keep himself, as it were, in a cloak-bag. What's a musician unless he play? What's a tall man unless he fight? For indeed, all this, my wise brother, stands upon absolutely, and that made me fall in with him so resolutely.
Ay, but what harm might have come of it, brother?
Might, sister? So might the good warm clothes your husband wears be poisoned, for anything he knows, or the wholesome wine he drank, even now at the table.
Now God forbid, oh me, now I remember my wife drank to me last, and changed the cup, and bade me wear this cursed suit to-day. See, if heaven suffer murder undiscovered, I feel ill. Give me some mithridate and oil, good sister, fetch me. I am sick at heart, I burn. If you will save my life, go fetch it me.
Oh, strange Humour, my very breath has poisoned him.
Good brother, be content. What do you mean? The strength of these extreme conceits will kill you.
Beshrew your heart blood, brother well-bred now, for putting such a toy into his head.
Is a fit simile a toy? Will he be poisoned with a simile? Brother Kitely, what a strange and idle imagination is this! For shame, be wiser. Oh, my soul, there's no such matter.
Am I not sick? How am I then not poisoned? Am I not poisoned? How am I then so sick?
If you be sick, your own thoughts make you sick.
His jealousy is the poison he has taken.
Enter Brainworm, disguised in formal's clothes.
Master Kitely, my master, Justice Clement salutes you, and desires to speak with you with all possible speed.
No time but now, when I think I am sick, very sick. Well, I will wait upon his worship. Thomas, Cobb! I must seek them out, and set them sentinels till I return. Thomas, Cobb! Thomas!
Exit.
This is perfectly rare, Brainworm.
Takes him aside.
But how gott'st thou this apparel of the justice's man?
Marry, sir, my proper fine penman would needs bestow the grist on me at the windmill, to hear some martial discourse, where I so marshalled him that I made him drunk with admiration, because too much heat was the cause of his distemper. I stripped him stark naked as he lay along asleep, and borrowed his suit to deliver this counterfeit message in, leaving a rusty armor and an old brown bill to watch him till my return, which shall be when I have pawned his apparel and spent the better part of the money, perhaps.
Well, thou art a successful merry knave, Brainworm. His absence will be a good subject for more mirth. I pray thee return to thy young master, and will him to meet me and my sister Bridget at the Tower instantly. For here tell him the house is so stored with jealousy, there is no room for love to stand upright in. We must get our fortunes committed to some larger prison, say, and then the Tower, I know no better air, nor where the liberty of the house may do us more present service. Away!
Exit Brainworm. Re-enter Kylie, talking aside to Cash.
Come hither, Thomas. Now my secret's ripe. and thou shalt have it. Lay to both thine ears. Hark what I say to thee. I must go forth, Thomas. Be careful of thy promise. Keep good watch. Note every gallant, and observe him well, that enters in my absence to thy mistress. If she should show him rooms, the jest is stale. Follow them, Thomas, or else hang on him, and let him not go after. Mark their looks. Note if she offer but to see his band, or any other amorous toy about him. But praise his leg or foot, or if she say the day is hot, and bid him feel her hand, how hot it is. Oh, that's a monstrous thing. Note me all this, good Thomas. Mark their sighs, and if they do but whisper, break them off. I'll bear thee out in it. Wilt thou do this? Wilt thou be true, my Thomas?
As truth's self, sir.
I believe thee. Where is Cobb now? Cobb!
Exit.
He's ever calling for Cobb. I wonder how he employs Cobb so.
Indeed, sister, to ask how he employs Cobb is a necessary question for you that are his wife, and a thing not very easy for you to be satisfied in. But this I'll assure you, Cobb's wife is an excellent bawd, sister, and oft-times your husband haunts her house. Marry, to what end? I cannot altogether accuse him. Imagine you what you think convenient. But I have known fair hides have foul hearts ere now, sister.
Never said you truer than that, brother. So much I can tell you for your learning. Thomas, fetch your cloak and go with me.
Exit Cash.
I'll after him presently. I would to fortune I could take him there, i' faith. I'd return him his own, I warrant him.
Exit.
So let him go. This may make sport anon. Now, my fair sister-in-law, that you knew but how happy a thing it were to be fair and beautiful.
That touches me not, brother.
That's true. That's even the fault of it. For indeed, beauty stands a woman in no stead, unless it procure her touching. But, sister, whether it touch you or no, it touches your beauties, and I am sure they will abide the touch. And they do not, a plague of all serifs, I say, and it touches me too in part, though not in the— Well, there's a dear and respected friend of mine, sister, stand very strongly and worthily affected toward you, and hath vowed to inflame whole bonfires of zeal at his heart in honor of your perfections. I have already engaged my promise to bring you, where you shall hear him confirm much more. Ned Noel is the man, sister. There's no exception against the party. You are ripe for a husband, and a minute's loss to such all occasions is a great trespass in a wise beauty. What say you, sister? On my soul he loves you. Will you give him the meeting?
Faith, I had very little confidence in mine own constancy, brother, if I durst not meet a man. But this motion of yours savours of an old knight-adventurer's servant a little too much, methinks.
What's that, sister?
Marry, of the squire.
No matter if it did, I would be such an one for my friend. But see, who is returned to hinder us?
Re-enter Kitely.
What villainy is this? Called out on a false message. This was some plot. I was not sent for. Bridget, where is your sister?
I think she be gone forth, sir.
How is my wife gone forth? Whither, for God's sake?
She's gone abroad with Thomas.
Abroad with Thomas? Oh, that villain daws me. Beast that I was, to trust him. Whither, I pray you, went she?
I know not, sir.
I'll tell you, brother, whither I suspect she's gone.
Whither, good brother?
To Cobb's house, I believe, but keep my counsel.
I will, to Cobb's house. Does she haunt Cobb's? She's gone a purpose now to cuckold me with that lewd rascal, who, to win her favour, hath told her all.
Exit.
Come, he is once more gone, sister. Let's lose no time. The affair is worth it.
Exeunt. Scene 7. A street. Enter Matthew and Bobadil.
I wonder, Captain, what they will say of my going away, huh?
Why, what should they say but as of a discreet gentleman, quick, wary, respectful of nature's fair lineaments, and that's all.
Why so? But what can they say of your beating?
A rude part, a touch with soft wood, a kind of gross battery used, laid on strongly, borne most patiently, and that's all.
Aye, but would any man have offered it in Venice, as you say?
Tut, I assure you no. You shall have there your nobilis, your gentilizza, come in bravely upon your reverse, stand you close, stand you firm, stand you fair, save your retricato with his left leg, come to the assaulter with the right, thrust with brave steel, defy your base wood. But wherefore do I awake this remembrance? I was fascinated by Jupiter, fascinated, but I will be unwitched and revenged by law.
Do you hear? Is it not best to get a warrant and have him arrested and brought before Justice Clement?
It were not amiss, would we had it.
Enter Brainworm disguised as formal.
Why, here comes his man. Let's speak to him.
Agreed. Do you speak?
Save you, sir.
With all my heart, sir.
Sir, there is one downright hath abused this man and myself, and we determined to make our amends by law. Now, if you would do us the favour to procure a warrant to bring him afore your master, you shall be well considered, I assure you, sir.
Sir, you know my service is my living. Such favours as these gotten of my master is his only preferment, and therefore you must consider me, as I may make benefit of my place.
How is that, sir?
Faith, sir, the thing is extraordinary, and the gentleman may be of great account. Yet, be he what he will, if you will lay me down a brace of angels in my hand, you shall have it, otherwise not.
How shall we do, Captain? He asks a brace of angels. You have no money?
Not a cross, by fortune.
Nor I, as I am a gentleman. But 2 pence left from my 2 shillings in the morning for wine and radish. Let's find him some pawn.
Pawn? We have none to the value of his demand.
Oh, yes, I'll pawn this jewel in my ear. And you may pawn your silk stockings, and pull up your boots. They will never be missed. It must be done now.
Well, and there be no remedy, I'll step aside and pull them off.
Withdraws.
Do you hear, sir? We have no store of money this time, but you shall have good pawns. Look you, sir, this jewel, and that gentleman's silk stockings, because we would have it dispatched ere we went to our chambers.
I am content, sir. I will get you the what's his name, say you? Downright?
Aye, aye, George Downright.
What manner of man is he?
A tall, big man, sir. He goes in a cloak, most commonly of silk russet, laid about with russet lace.
'Tis very good, sir.
Here, sir, here's my jewel.
Bobadil, returning.
And here are my stockings.
Well, gentlemen, I'll procure you this warrant presently. But who will you have to serve it?
That's true, Captain. That must be considered.
Body o' me, I know not. 'Tis service of danger.
Why, you are best to get one o' the varlets of the city, a sergeant. I'll appoint you one, if you please.
Will you, sir? Why, we can wish no better.
We'll leave it to you, sir.
Exeunt Bobadil and Matthew.
This is rare. Now will I go and pawn this cloak of the justice's man at the broker's for a varlet suit, and be the varlet myself, and get either more pawns or more money of downrights for the arrest?
Exit. Scene 8. The lane before Cobb's house. Enter Nobel.
Oh, here it is. I am glad I have found it now. Oh, who is within there?
Tib, within.
I am within, sir. What's your pleasure?
To know who is within beside yourself.
Why, sir, you are no constable, I hope.
Oh, fear you the constable? Then I doubt not you have some guests within deserve that fear. I'll fetch him straight.
Enter Tib.
Oh, God's name, sir.
Go to. Come tell me, is not young Noel here?
Young Noel? I know none such, sir, on mine honesty.
Your honesty, dame, it flies too lightly from you. There is no way but fetch the constable.
The constable? The man is mad, I think.
Exit and claps to the door. Enter Dame Kylie and Cash.
Oh, who keeps house here?
Oh, this is the female cop's maid of my son. Now shall I meet him straight.
Knock, Thomas, hard.
Oh, good wife.
Re-enter Tib.
Why, what's the matter with you?
Why, woman, grieves it you to ope your door? Belike you get something to keep it shut.
What mean these questions, pray ye?
So strange you make it. Is not my husband here?
Her husband?
My tried husband, Master Kitely.
I hope he needs not to be tried here.
No, dame, he does it not for need, but pleasure.
Neither for need nor pleasure is he here.
This is but a device to balk me withal.
Enter Kitely, muffled in his cloak.
Soft, who is this? 'Tis not my son disguised?
Dame Kitely spies her husband and runs to him.
Oh, sir, have I forestalled your honest market, found your close walks? You stand amazed now, do you? I'faith, I am glad I have smoked you yet at last. Where is your jewel, trow? In, come, let's see her. Fetch forth your housewife, dame. If she be fairer in any honest judgment than myself, I'll be content with it. But she is change, she feeds you fat, she soothes your appetite, and you are well. Your wife, an honest woman, is meat twice sod to you, sir. Oh, you treacher!
She cannot counterfeit thus palpably.
Out on thy more than strumpet impudence! Steal'st thou thus to thy haunts, and have I taken thy bawd and thee and thy companion, this hoary-headed lecher, this old goat, close at your villainy, and wouldst thou excuse it with this stale harlot's jest accusing me? Oh, old incontent!
Too novel.
Dost thou not shame when all thy powers in chastity are spent to have a mind so hot and to entice and feed the enticements of a lustful woman?
Out! I defy thee, I dissembling wretch!
Defy me, strumpet! Ask thy pander here. Can he deny it, or that wicked elder?
Why, hear you, sir.
Tut, 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 never speak. Thy guilty conscience will discover thee.
What lunacy is this that haunts this man?
Well, good wife, Bod Cobb's wife, and you, that make your husband such a hoddy-doddy, and you, young apple squire and old cuckold maker, I'll have you every one before a justice. Nay, you shall answer it. I charge you go.
Marry, with all my heart, sir, I go willingly, though I do taste this as a trick put on me to punish my impertinent search, and justly, and have forgive my son for the device.
Come, will you go?
Go? To thy shame believe it.
Enter Cobb.
Why, what's the matter here? What's here to do?
Oh, Cobb, art thou come? I have been abused, and in thy house. Was never man so wronged.
Sit. In my house, my master Kitely? Who wrongs you in my house?
Marry, young lust in old, and old in young here. Thy wife's the bawd. Here have I taken them.
How? What? Is my house come to that? Am I preferred thither? Did I not charge you to keep your doors shut, Isabel? And you let them lie open for all comers?
Beats his wife.
Friend, know some cause before thou beatest thy wife. This is madness in thee.
Why, is there no cause?
Yes, I'll show cause before the justice, Cobb. Come, let her go with me.
Nay, she shall go.
Nay, I will go. I'll see, and you may be allowed to make a bundle of hemp of your right and lawful wife thus, at every cuckoldy knave's pleasure. Why do you not go?
A bitter quain, come, we will have you tamed.
Exeunt. Scene 9. A street. Enter Brainworm disguised as a city sergeant.
Well, of all my disguises yet, now I am most like myself, being in the sergeant's gown. A man in my present profession never counterfeits, until he lays hold of a debtor, and says he rests him, for then he brings him to all manner of unrest. A kind of little kings we are, bearing the diminutive of a mace, made like a young artichoke, that always carries pepper and salt in itself. Well, I know not what danger I undergo by this exploit. Pray heaven I will come well off.
Enter Matthew and Bobadil.
See, I think yonder is the varlet by his gown.
Let's go in quest of him.
Save you, friend. Are not you here by appointment of Justice Clement's man?
Yes, and to please you, sir. He told me 2 gentlemen had willed him to procure a warrant from his master, which I have about me to be served on one downright.
It is honestly done of you both, and see where the party comes you must arrest. Serve it upon him quickly, afore he be aware.
Bear back, Master Matthew.
Enter Stephen in Downright's cloak.
Master Downright, I arrest you in the Queen's name. and must carry you afore a justice by virtue of this warrant.
Me, friend? I am no downright I am Master Stephen. You do not well to arrest me, I tell you truly. I am in nobody's bonds nor books. I would you should know it. A plague on you heartily, for making me thus afraid afore my time.
Why, now you are deceived, gentlemen.
He wears such a cloak, and that deceived us. But see, here it comes indeed. This is he, officer.
Enter Downright.
Why, how now, Signor Gull? Are you turned future of late? Come, deliver my cloak.
Your cloak, sir? I bought it even now in open market.
Master Downright, I have a warrant I must serve upon you, procured by these two gentlemen.
These gentlemen? These rascals?
Offers to beat them.
Keep the peace. I charge you in Her Majesty's name.
I obey thee. What must I do, officer?
Go before Master Justice Clement, to answer that they can object against you. Sir, I will use you kindly, sir.
Come, let's before, and make the justice, Captain.
The varlet's a tall man, afore heaven.
Exeunt Bobadil and Matthew.
Gull, you give me my cloak.
Sir, I bought it, and I'll keep it.
You will?
Aye, that I will.
Officer, there's thy fee. Arrest him.
Master Stephen, I must arrest you.
Arrest me? I scorn it. There, take your cloak. On and on't.
Nay, that shall not serve your turn now, sir. Officer, I'll go along with thee to the justices. Bring him along.
Why, is this not here your cloak? What would you have?
I'll have you answer it, sir.
Sir, I'll take your word, and this gentleman's too, for his appearance.
I'll have no words taken. Bring him along.
Sir, I may choose to do that. I may take bail.
'Tis true. You may take bail, and choose at another time. But you shall not now, varlet. Bring him along, or I'll swinge you.
Sir, I pity the gentleman's case. Here's your money again.
Staines, tell me not of my money. Bring him away, I say.
I warrant you he will go with you of himself, sir.
Yet more ado.
Rainworm, aside.
I made him a fair mash on't.
Must I go?
I know no remedy, Master Stephen.
Come along afore me here. I do not love your hanging look behind.
Why, sir, I hope you cannot hang me for it. Can he, fellow?
I think not, sir. It is but a whipping matter, sure.
Exeunt. End of Act 4.